Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we shall be doing a timeless pick a card reading for a specific question. The question we want guidance from Spirit is, when will this happen? So this is like a timescale kind of reading. So for example, just going to throw this one out there because you guys know that I like to give you an example so you know which way to go with it. When am I likely to move? You know, and the options could be in a few weeks, in a few months, or this time next year. So there's a variety of different timescale options right in front of you. Underneath it is the guidance as well from another set of oracle cards that's going to kind of give us a little bit more information on why that timescale's there, if there's any work you need to do to kind of get it a bit speedier, or you know, whatever the delay may be. In a moment, I will ask you to look at the three piles of cards before you. I'll need you to think of the situation you'd like a timescale on, and then choose. The cards will give a timescale and a guidance around the situation also. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to join the family by subscribing. But also remember, you need to tap the notification bell. Otherwise, you're never going to be notified when I upload new videos, pick cards. I also do, you know, if you're new, I also do monthly tarot scopes for each sign as well. So join in with those. Please remember this is a general reading and it may not resonate with all of you. If you'd like a personal reading, all of my social media details are in the description box below. I'd like you to look at the three piles of cards before you. Take a deep breath and think about the situation that you would like a timescale on. Which particular pile of cards is drawing you in? Once you're drawn to one particular set, do not change your mind. And just so we can clarify, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, or left, middle, right, or you can remember the stone that's above it. The last video I did, there was a bit of confusion with some of the watchers thinking that the cards had got mixed up because they thought the cards were different colours. I promise you and I guarantee you these cards stay in exactly the same order that they're laid down in, and sometimes it can be the lighting that changes. They're all from the same decks, they're not from different decks, you know, so it's, you know, we've got the Angel Answers cards that we're working with, but we've also got the Unicorn ones which are below. So yeah, not to worry on that. So once you've picked your card, know that that is your one. So what we're going to do now that you've picked, I'd like you to look at the timestamps in the description box and jump ahead to your reading. Hello pile 1, this is your reading. Or if you pick the left pile or you pick the blue crystal, whichever way round, the first set of cards, this is for you. As I kind of connect to this card, I feel uncertain a little bit. I feel like there's been a lot of confusion around this area that you're looking for guidance on. I feel there's been a real back and forth energy with making decisions as well. I do feel that there has been some hesitance on your part, but also on quite a few other people that are involved in this situation. I do feel at moments that, you know, possibly you may have felt that your breath was taken away, and that could be in the literal sense or it could be just a feeling. I want you to kind of just step back. I feel that's what I want to say to you guys. You need to step back in regards to the need to control whatever this situation is and just accept the divine guidance. So let's have a look. The answer to your question is a year from now. Now is just not the right time for this situation. Now is not where you need to be. I feel you're probably thinking, oh God, a year, that's so long away. But it's not. Look, we're like 3 months into the year already. So this time next year is just going to fly by. I feel like there's a lot more of understanding that you need to do around this situation. I feel that you're not seeing the whole situation in possibly its true light. You may be rushing it, or somebody else may be rushing it, or rushing you to be in a particular place. But I feel, you know, I'm really guided to say to you, now is just not the right time. Everything happens in divine timing. It's just the way it works. The universe will, you know, for example, say you was like, oh, when am I going to find someone to love me? Yeah. Say they brought somebody who was your sun, moon and stars along tomorrow, but you had so much healing work to do and you just wasn't ready. You would then lose that golden opportunity with your sun, moon and stars. So the universe will wait until it's the right time, no matter how impatient you are. I'm impatient too, so don't worry. And it will bring it when you're ready. We're now going to have a look at what the unicorns are saying as why it's a year from now. You've got curiosity. I do feel that maybe you have started a project. You know, this question that you asked could be work related. I feel that you've started a project, but you've started and stopped. You know, you're procrastinating somewhat. You may have kind of dipped in a little bit and then thought, you know what, I'm going to come back to that. So that may be why it's a year from now for you, because you kind of got that you've got that back and forth energy, like I said at the beginning. Curiosity sometimes can, you know, we've got the cat there. It does make me feel, yes, I'm curious, yes, I'm positive, but I also want to be a little bit cautious. So make sure that any choices that you're making in regards to this area or this subject or this career choice or this love pattern or even a life pattern, that you're making the right choices for you. I want you to make sure that it fits correctly in all of your boxes and you're not just doing it or wanting it because somebody else does. I do feel that there is more to you than you're currently seeing. I feel that sometimes you can bring yourself down a little bit and you're constantly kind of comparing yourselves to others or where you're not. It doesn't matter where you're not and it doesn't matter where anyone else is. We are all in the correct place at the correct time. So I want you just to be in your moment and understand this is who you are, this is where you're going, and you don't have to compare yourselves to anybody else, okay? Because I feel that with you. I feel that sometimes it can really have an impact on your moods. Now, the next one we've got coming in for you guys is happy thoughts. I feel that you need to be a lot more happier at the moment. I feel like there is some situations that have been occurring that have maybe got you down a bit. It could be like the delay in this situation that you're asking about. You do need to be more focused on what you're thinking and what you're feeling, that you're putting out positive vibes, that you're not allowing others or yourself to bring yourself down. Because the thing is, when we think really negative, we put that out to the universe and it just kind of comes back in threefold. I don't know how that works, but trust me, it works. So just watch what you're thinking, watch what you're feeling, making sure that you are not the trigger to getting yourself back into that place. So to feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. So in this moment, pile one, I'd like you to think of something really wonderful. Close your eyes and think of something that made you smile, or somebody that made you smile, or a situation that literally made you feel all nice inside. You know, that tingly feeling when you're just like, oh, life is great. You know, it may have been a while since you felt that, but I just want you to feel it now. And that's what I want you to hold on to and know that that is coming in for you. Now, the final card to your reading is practice. The best way to be good at a skill is to practice, practice, practice until you get it right. So this could be, you know, the happy thoughts, the feelings, the curiosity, the pushing forward with yourself. I feel there's a lot of movement. I feel there's a lot of room for growth with you as well. And I think that you kind of give me that feeling, you know, like a baby chick. I feel like you're at the beginning of something. But once you've finished, it's going to be amazing. So I want you to remain positive. Keep practicing those happy thoughts. Keep being curious and keep moving forward. I hope that's made sense for you, pile one. I wish you a wonderful year until your situation comes into fruition. If this reading has resonated with you in any way, please remember to give it a like. I'd love it if you commented as well, just so that I know that I'm on the right path. Have a wonderful week. Take care. Hello, middle pile or pile two, or those of you that pick the selenite wand. This is your reading. As I connect to you, I do feel a little bit lighter in energy than I did with pile one. I feel a bit more positive about the time scale. I feel like things are moving. There's definitely movement with you guys. You know, pile one was a bit, they had to wait for their reading, or wait for their, sorry, not their reading, they had to wait for their situation. Whereas I feel with you guys, it's an excited energy. It's an energy that is moving and it's moving quickly. I feel with you guys, you're a little bit unsteady on your feet at the minute. And I also feel with you that you're restless. So that may be why I'm getting that feeling of unsteadiness. I feel that you've got a bit of anxiety coming in, but with what's going on, you know, I can understand that, you know, in the bigger scale of things. So we're going to have a look at your time scale and then any guidance that comes in afterwards. So the answer to your question of when will this happen? Within the next few weeks. Like I said to you guys, I feel movement. I feel ready. You know when somebody's at the starting line of a race and they're all pumped and they're kind of stood there and they're waiting to go and they're just like ready, set, you know, and off they go. I feel that's where you guys are. You're ready. You've been ready for a while. There's been hold-ups, but I think, you know, those things have had to happen. Those situations have had to get in the way just to kind of get you right in the right place at the right time, and you're definitely going for it. Randomly, out of nowhere, probably has nothing to do with this, but there is going to be somebody that is watching this reading that picked pile 2, that I have a particular message for you before I carry on. I feel some of you, or maybe one of you that has picked pile 2, is maybe drinking a little bit too much alcohol. Spirit are giving me alcohol at the minute, and they're showing me just to ease up a little bit. So if that's resonating with you, if you find that you're drinking too much and you know you're waking up most moments a little bit over intoxicated, just keep an eye on that. I feel that maybe you're partying a little bit too hard. Each to your own, but I'm just saying that to kind of give you a little bit of I want to say inspiration to make change, because what you want is coming within the next few weeks. So I need you to be ready and in that mindset. So, okay, back to the reading. So remember, that was just for somebody in particular. That's not going to be for all of pile 2. So the guidance that I've got coming in for you is that you need to finish what you've started. For this to come into completion, I feel that you need to finish it. You need to finish the bits that, that they're showing me, like tying up loose ends, you know, making sure that everything's put away that needs to be put away, everything's in the right place. Excuse me. Any ties are cut that need to be cut with irrelevant people or toxic people, and that you're ready to move forward. I feel with you, pile 2, it's time for transformation. You're literally shedding your skin a little bit. I can see, you know, when a dog gets out of a bath and it shakes all the hair off and the water and that kind of shakes off. I feel that with you. I can see you just literally shaking off the person that possibly you was for the last 6 months. You may have been working hard and things have kind of turned out okay. And I think sometimes you pinch yourself a little bit because you're like, oh, I got myself out of that hole, or I got myself in a good place now, and it's near the end. I feel things have been difficult. And I want to say at times, possibly when we go to the month of last December, you did think about stepping away from this situation, this person, or this question. But I think you changed your mind, or the other person changed their mind. There's going to be a reason, something happened in December that made you go, do you know what? We're going to push forward with this. So you need to finish what you started. You started something important and now it's time to complete it. As I'm saying that as well, I do feel a bit health-wise with you guys. I feel like maybe you've started a healthy eating, maybe you've started an exercise plan. You've started something that you need to continue with. Okay, you're not going to believe this. Run, walk, swim, or otherwise move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness. Excuse me. So you've got exercise. You guys need to be out there a bit more. I feel that you've been a bit sluggy. I don't know. It's tricky. It's tricky at the minute, isn't it? Because some people are on house lockdown or whatever you call it because of the virus. But I feel that you need to be getting a bit more fresh air. I feel that you need to. It's literally just waiting for this to come along. So I feel that you need to make yourself busy and keep yourself active until it happens. And I just want to let you know that you don't need to be like everybody else. It's okay to be different. And that you're perfect just the way you are. As I say that, I know some of you are going to be like, oh my God, that was cheesy. But I mean it. I'm a stranger and I can say to you that you are perfect and there is nothing you want to be worrying about. I feel that, yes, you've got your, you know, you've had your ups and downs, you've got your faults and that, but all of us do. I feel with this reading and pile 1, there's kind of a general theme going through with this as well. And it's kind of a feeling of spirit just giving you that, come on, you've got this, you know, that little push, that bit of enthusiasm, and also that reassurance that you are a good person, you are okay. Because sometimes we don't always hear that from everybody else. So if I'm saying it to you guys, then it's meant to be coming through. This reading has resonated with you, pile 2. If it has, please remember to like the video. Please remember to comment, because it lets me know that I'm on the right path. Thanks for watching. Hello, pile 3. This is your reading. So if you recognise that crystal directly above, then you know that these are your cards. I wanted to ask you guys if any of you know what the name of this crystal is. It's a pink and bluish kind of crystal. It's really pretty. It's got a bit of a pearlescent bit in it, actually. If you do know, let me know in the comments section. For some reason, I think it's called unicorn poop, but I might be completely wrong, so let me know. The feeling that I get with yous that have picked this pile is a feeling of disbelief, a feeling of uncertainty. They're not knowing the full truth as well in regards to a situation, a predicament, or a person. I feel that there has been some words that have been held back, and I feel that there was good reason for that. I feel that things went a certain way and it kind of all went the way that it should have. So we're going to have a look at the time scale. So the answer to your question is within the next few months. I feel there's a little bit more that you need to be doing. You need to just tweak those last bits before this can come into fruition for you. I feel you've got a few more months and then you'll be where you need to be. This thing will happen. Whatever your question was, this is when I want to go to June with you guys as well. So what we're talking, we're in March now, March, April, May, June. So yeah, that's 3 months. So you guys will have got what it is that you're wanting. I do feel that even though this is saying you have the power to help and heal others, I feel that there's a little bit of internal healing work that you need to be doing on yourself as well. Over the last few weeks, I feel that some stuff has come up. You may be unsure of why this has come back up into your life. Somebody may have resurfaced. Feelings may have come back up again about people from your past. Or you may just notice situations reoccurring. I want you to kind of just realise why this is coming back up for you, and that the universe needs you to heal it so you can move forward. You're also very healing with your words and your thoughts and your feelings. So it's time that you put that to a positive use. You may be looking to do Reiki or some sort of healing, and I'd advise that you go for it. So if you've got that pull to do that, I suggest that you go ahead and do it. Yes, this is definitely going to happen for you. So this is saying the answer to your question is a strong yes. So yes, 100% within the next few months, this is going to happen for you. This is going to be completion. Whatever your question is, you've got a yes and you've got a within the next few months. So do you know what? You're kind of in the middle of the free readings. We got a year from now with one pile. We've got the next few weeks. You've got the next few months. So you're definitely on middle ground. And I feel that's where you are in general. You're on neither side of the fence in life and you're just kind of waiting for your moment. Then finally, you're asked to imagine. How do you feel this situation is going to go for you? I want to say with some of you that I feel, even though it's what you want, I feel you're still a little bit uncertain. I feel that when you kind of reach that point, when these 3 months are up and you've reached it and it's come into fruition, I feel that some of you may still feel the same way. And that's the bit that I want to bring reference to. If it's a case of, when will I feel better? Or, you know, if I get with this person, I'll feel better. And then in 3 months' time, you get with them, but you still don't feel better. Something doesn't feel right. Then I think there's more to this picture than kind of what you're not setting your hopes on. But there's more to be investigated and to look at than what you're currently seeing. So I want to ask you, what would you see, feel, think if your wish came true? So think about it. You know, when this comes true, how are you going to feel? Are you going to be positive? Are you going to kind of have a sigh of relief? What is it that you need from this situation or this person or this predicament? What is it that you need for it to end or it to reach completion? Have a little think about that, because I think for you guys, you know, there may be an opportunity of window of change for you. For those of you that are sitting there and thinking, do you know what, I don't think I'm going to feel any different. I don't think it's going to make my life change at all for a positive. Then maybe there are some changes that you need to take. But if you're completely happy with the situation, that when it comes into fruition that you're going to be feeling good, positive, there's nothing toxic, then 100% stick with it. But it's for those of you that have got that nagging, intuitive feeling that something's not right, then I suggest you listen to it. I hope this reading has resonated with you, Pile 3. Please let me know with a like on the video, also in the comment section, so that I know that I'm on the right path. Thanks for watching.